We've all been there when we realize we've lost our credit or debit card. It's okay, you're not the only one. So what do? The first step, don't panic. Take a deep breath with me. Okay. Step 2 is lock your card. Now, how do you lock your card? If you have access to your banking app, they generally make it pretty easy to lock your card very quickly in the app. As an example, I'll show you what this looks like in the Cash app. You're gonna click on the section for your card, and then right here it says lock your card. And then once you do that, nobody can use your card for anything, so you're safe. I'll also show you what this looks like in Capital One so you can see what it looks like in a traditional banking app. You're gonna choose your account, and then you're gonna look for something like account services. Down here at the bottom on the Capital One, it says, I want to lock my card. And then you just click lock this card. Once your card is locked, you can look for your card without worrying that anyone else is using it. So take your time, maybe panic a little bit and look for your card. If you're sure that your card is really gone, then you wanna request a replacement. When you request a replacement, you're gonna get a whole new card number. So that means you would have to change your card anywhere you've entered it, like online stores. So here's what that would look like in Cash App. You're gonna click on the card, and then you're gonna click Cash App Support, and then report your cash card, and then it's gonna walk you through replacing your card. In Capital One, you're gonna click on this button that says report lost card, and then it'll walk you through getting a replacement card. And that's the way it's gonna look in pretty much every banking app. If you don't have your banking app, you can also lock your card by going to your bank's website, by calling the bank's customer service line, or even physically walking into a bank branch. Now that's assuming you actually lost the card, not that it was stolen. If the card was actually stolen, you need to make sure that the bank knows that it was stolen and somebody might be using your card. Sometimes in the app, it'll give you an option to report it as stolen, and sometimes you're gonna have to call the customer service number to make sure they know it was actually stolen. Also, if you know it was stolen, you should be talking to the police department to make a police report. You would call the local non-emergency police number to talk to the police, not 911, because this is not an emergency. Now, I also wanted to say, what should you do if you lost a card that does not belong to you? For example, if you have one of your parents' cards. Well, unfortunately, the only thing you can do is tell that person that you lost the card, because somebody needs to be able to lock it or replace it. If you don't have access to the bank account, you can't do that yourself. The person who owns the card is going to have to do it. And I will say, as a parent, if my kid lost my card, I would much rather they told me and we could stop it from having any fraudulent charges than waiting and having something terrible happen. Replacing a card, by the way, is generally free. I did also want to say that time is important. If you do not report your card stolen right away, you might become liable for some of those fraudulent charges that happened before you reported it. So do it as quickly as possible. Once you report your card stolen, you're not gonna be responsible for any fraudulent charges that happen after that point. So don't waste time. Take care of it right away. I would love to hear your story of what happened with your lost card. I'm sure some of you have some great stories to tell, so leave them down in the comments.